Hey everyone. Want to hear some crazy shit? A mere 3 days after new Mayor Eric Adams announced that New York City would have a new climate fighting office called the Department of Environmental Protection, the city has also announced that the long awaited, much promised, and environmentally obvious separation of pedestrians and micromobility on the Queensboro Bridge off into their own separate lanes will be delayed once again for at least another year. Guess that office is already churning out the W's, huh? Now, this is insane. The Queensboro Bridge is literally the only connection between Queens, population 2.3 million, and Manhattan, population 1.6 million. The space for bikes and pedestrians should be 30 feet wide for such a connection. While other cities are out there aggressively removing space for cars to combat the fact that they are literally destroying the planet and our ability to live on it, polluting our air to the point where London recently had to advise people to move and exert themselves as little as possible to avoid breathing the air as much as possible, and generally, making cities loud and miserable wherever they are. While other cities are doing that, here in New York, we cannot even remove a tiny sliver of car space, even if it is to safely connect two population centers the size of Houston and Philadelphia. Insane. This has to change. And not just this one project, the entire approach. New York City is not a car city, obviously. In fact, cars move a laughably small number of people here. New York City is a subway city, a pedestrian city, and a micromobility city. We need government officials that have the vision and courage to start making big changes that free us from the fact that despite this, space is reserved in our public sphere for almost entirely car-dominated nonsense. And honestly, this isn't even hard. Here's the solution on the Queensboro Bridge. These two lanes, right here. Make them additional bike and pedestrian space. It really is that easy. On the Queens side, they connect to multiple entrances, here on Queens Plaza South at 11th Street, and here on 21st Street, which conveniently also connects to the greenway that services the current bike and pedestrian lane. It could also connect, if we're being really ambitious, all the way out to Sunnyside via this overpass. How cool would that ride be? On the Manhattan side, the connections are equally good, leading to the new protected bike lane here on 62nd Street, and also this nice switchback tons of people seem to not know about that connects back to the 61st Street in the existing bridge bike lane. Now, but won't this make tons of traffic? I can already hear people that don't understand how traffic works say. And the answer is happily no. In fact, this has been understood science for literally decades now. But essentially and counterintuitively, taking away car lanes reduces traffic, not increases it. The nice thing about this solution also is that it would basically require no additional construction. Maybe just some bollards at the entrances to block cars from driving up it, and some big signs so clueless drivers can read about the new layout. It could be done for almost no money as far as these things go, and would actually save the city tons of money in bridge and road maintenance costs. Anyway, thanks.